What is going on, fellas? This is Summerpox here, bringing you a Call of Duty Ghost gameplay on the map Warhawk, playing some Domination. I do really well on this gameplay, but believe me, I'm not going to get into this gameplay. We have a lot to cover. I just watched the live stream about 6 minutes ago, just got done, and it was crazy. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. This gameplay is 11 minutes. I found the longest gameplay, and there is a shit ton of things to talk about. And first off, I have not been this excited for Call of Duty since Black Ops 1, okay? This Call of Duty looks so sick. I can't, people say that every year, but this Call of Duty is different. I feel different about this Call of Duty. So before I get into the gameplay, go down in the comments below. Tell me what you guys think after you watch this video. Tell me what you guys think. Also, thank you for 47 subs. 3 more, we'll do that giveaway. Now, we have a lot to get through. First off, I'm going to talk about the exoskeleton. The exoskeleton is basically, you can equip this and put this on your character, and it gives you, like, extra, you can do stuff, extra, like, things. You can jump, boost jump, you can jump, like, in the air, you can hover, you can, like, do the boost slide, you can, when you jump up, you can come down and, like, knife somebody, and there's, people, at first I was like, well, that's stupid, because people are just going to be jumping for days, and that's it. Well, is there actually like a battery/juice thing? So if you run out of juice or battery, you can't use it anymore. So you have to be smart about it. Also, it shows on the map where a person jumps or does whatever on the mini map. It has like a little ping, like in Ghost. It has a little ping around them, and you can see that. That is pretty sick. I mean, at first I was like leery about it. Like that's gonna be kind of overpowered, but it helps it out. It'll be easy because it'll separate the good players from the bad players, and you have to be smart about it, so you can't waste all your battery or your juice on it right away, and that's a good thing. Also, it has perks that you can support it, so you can make your like exoskeleton last a little longer. I saw a perk like that, so that'll be nice. That'll be pretty cool. Now for the perks, since I talked about a perk there, for your class setup and stuff, they adopted the idea from Black Ops 2, the pick 10, but theirs is a pick 13. So you can sub out. You could have no score streaks at all. You could have no score streaks at all and just load up on other stuff. Or you could just have no other stuff and just no other stuff and get more of this, all this. You know what I mean? So you could have like one score streak and a whole shit ton of perks and a whole crap load of attachments and all this shit. That'll be sick. So I like the pick 13 a little more than pick 10. There's a lot more to choose from, so you're gonna, basically it's good because you can customize to your exact point to what you want. Now, speaking of customizing, there's a create an operator, and this reminds me of GTA 5 a little bit. I mean, not the gameplay or anything, but how you can like dress up your guy and stuff. That's what you're gonna do in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You can like change the gloves, the shoes, the hat, everything. Like that'll also look pretty sick because I could show off my guy or whatever. And I got to show you guys, make some funny things, you know what I mean? But that looks really sick because there's endless amounts of things you can do. Now, also another thing, kind of into the score streaks, is co-op score streaks. What that means is they showed a chopper gunner type thing. I forget what they called it, like the firing, like I don't know what they called it. It was like a helicopter, but it shot out, and you were in it, and you shot out machine guns. Now, if you had a friend, you can have your friend come in there with you, and he could put down cover with you. So I could be right. So let's say me and Zonky are in a match, right? Or me and a subscriber in a match, right? I get this kill streak. I'm in there and I'm shooting down, like a chopper gunner, shooting with a machine gun, and then you could come in with me and shoot down like rockets and support me. So basically, it's like two people getting 2 kill streaks, but it's just one. It's co-op, which looks really sick. That'll look awesome because, and I don't know why it's lagging right here. I don't know, maybe it's just my recording. Maybe it's just me narrating, I don't know. But that looks really, really, really super sick because it changes the game because you don't have to worry about just bullets coming at you. You have to worry about rockets and bullets coming at you at the same time. So that'll look really nice. That'll be awesome. Another thing that they have here is a firing range. Okay, not the map firing range. It's actually a firing range. So let's say I get a new gun, right? And I want a new gun. And I don't know if I should get it, if I should use it. So what do? I go to the firing range and shoot at targets to see if it works. Yes, they have a firing range. Okay, they said just by a click of a button you could test out the gun. So let's say I get an AK-12 and the ARX guns are coming back. That's what I've seen so far. So let's see if I wanna test out my new setup for my AK-12, right? And I go into the firing range and I start shooting at targets. They're little like red targets, and you can shoot at them. And I just start shooting at them. Okay, I don't really like the sight, so I can adjust it, put a red dot or something on it. That'll you can adjust it to your liking before you actually get in the game, so you don't have to. Your KD doesn't go to shit because of the gun you made a mistake on doing something where you realized you didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a great add-on. Advanced Warfare, I give you props for doing that. Sledgehammer Games really came up with good ideas this year. That looks sick. Because, I don't have to worry about my KD going to shit because I don't have to test out this new gun where I can just go to the firing range and see if it actually works. If I like it, it'll work, but see if I actually like it to my liking. If I want, see if it's a fast shooting gun, what's the fire rate and all that stuff. So that is really sick. Now, another thing is the virtual lobby. Now, some of you might be like, what's the virtual lobby? Is it a game type? Well, you know how you go into the lobby, right, and you want to click on the players. So you have your cursor over Semper Proxy. You go over to you click over to the right, and you can see my KD, my time played, and all that stuff. Like in Black Ops 1, you can see the emblem and all that shit. Well, now they said you're more than a KD and how many days you've played. You can actually go around. So like it'll be like you're standing in a room in the lobby. So you still have like the lobby leaderboard with the ranks and stuff, and you can still see your people's KD or whatever. But actually in the background you can go into like this room. It's just the background. It's kind of hard for me to explain. In the background, and you can go through and you can go to every player and see their loadouts and see what they see what they're all about. So you're more than just a combat record. You're more than a 2.79 KD. You can actually see people's like customized people. You can see everything. So you can like I take it you can go left or right to see people. So that'll be awesome. That's another thing where I never even would have thought about, but it helps out a bunch. That's awesome. They also showed 4 maps. They didn't really talk. They talked about only the 4. And there's gonna be more than 4. I hope. No, I'm just kidding. There is. They said they're only gonna show 4. One of them is called Biolab, Ascend, Riot, and Defender. They're pretty good. They're pretty nice maps. I'm not gonna get too much into detail on the maps because if I got into detail on the maps, the commentary would be over and like that. So I'm gonna do a separate commentary about this and talk about the maps and what I think, and talk about them. Just talk about them. Now another thing you can get is a supply drop where I didn't really quite get the full understanding of it, but I basically is you get supply drops based on like loot, based on time played, and if you don't get like score streaks, you can drop and you can get a score streak. That's what they were saying. So that has an interesting thing. So all the people that suck, if they just played a shit ton, they could still get some score streaks and stuff. So that's fun for them, but at the same time, kind of it's all right. They need to get score streaks too. You got to share the love, and so that'll be nice. There's just so much that they showed. The virtual lobby, the firing range, the Pick 13, the co-op, those 4 things right there that I talked about are just make me jizz in my pants because they're so amazing to talk about. Now I got 2 more subjects to talk about here that they talked about is to bring the game modes. They're bringing back TDM. Holy shit, I can't believe they brought it back. No, they brought that back. TDM, Capture the Flag, Search and Destroy, Domination, and Hardpoint, which is awesome. Hardpoint. They are going to have Clan Wars too, but they said that you will hear about that more towards the launch of the game. And they talked about this new game mode called Uplink. Alright? So, it's pretty cool. Now, picture this. Picture a night owl and ghosts, alright? Now, that's what like the base looks like. It's kind of like, it's kind of the same concept as Blitz. They have 2 objectives, on either end, alright, like Blitz does. And theirs is like kind of like a portal, like a flag kind of thing, but with no flag. Alright? But it's actually a night owl. It looks like a night owl. It's not, called a night owl. but it's hovering. It's in air, right? So it's kind of like so what happens is each team, okay, you have a ball, right? And you have to get the ball through the night owl or in the goal, all right? And what I saw, they said you can take it and you can throw it and at people, and if you throw it at like an enemy, they drop their gun, you can shoot them. You just have to get it through the goal, which looks sick. Now the last thing I got to talk about here quickly is you can get this game early. Now if you pre-order it, you get custom guns, you get it 24 hours before the actual drop of the game in stores, and it's double XP all week, or not all week, the whole day. So if you guys want to get this early, you guys want to play this stuff that I just talked about, pre-order this bitch and get it early. You can get it 24 hours early. It's called like the 0 hour or something like that. I don't know, but you can get it early, which looks absolutely sick. So I hope you guys pre-ordered. I hope you guys are looking forward to this as much as I am. Thank you guys for watching. I will leave the trailer and the link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.